Hello, gamers. It's the spooky nights. Halloween. If you don't know what I'm talking about. We're English though, so we don't really do anything about it or care. Just turn my porch light off. Luckily my front door's a bit tucked away from the through the thoroughfare. People don't really bother me. Right, there's been a patch since this afternoon, if you can believe it. Offshore pump speed increases with quality. That's a big one. Some sounds. And curved rail cost 3 rail items to build. Hadn't really noticed one way or the other what was going on with that, but that's fine. It's all good. Okay. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Let me check my stream. Let me check YouTube. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? That's fine. I was panicking there for a moment that I'd been muted that whole time. Just don't really understand how to work YouTube in any capacity. Okay, so this afternoon I should say, we got the walls ready. Walls, no balls. Because we're actually going to flip and leave Nauvis today. I'm fairly confident that that's what's going to happen. We're actually going to leave. We're actually going to leave the bloody place. I just sent up some fluid tanks so that we can... I guess I should bring up some pumps as well, really, shouldn't I? Do I care about that? Because we want to store these, I guess, like this. So this makes 37.5 a second, this also makes 37.5 a second. We're no longer making space science, but that's okay. We'll launch it on the space platform later at some point. We're backed up on this. Okay, so let's make it... I know I just literally loaded the game, but let's make a save, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to like accidentally use all of the fluids by mistake and have to waste time, you know, re-accumulating them. So that isn't a problem, right? It doesn't care that these two are next to each other, because what I'd like to happen, I suppose, can't be flipped. Is there a way to link these up so it's tileable? Do I care about that? Like the fact that you've only got exactly one, like you can't like stagger them like... Oh actually, wait, hang on. Hang on. What if I do something smart, like... do this one here. And then... like... that. So this is an input and an output. So in theory, if they're lined up like this, this will work, will it not? I mean, it looks good. I only have 5 of them, so... So I can just feed them into this side. Oh, I'll need to link... No, I can feed the thruster into this side and then it will... Oh no, it won't chain through, will it? It will go from here to here, but then it won't go any further. Really, they need to be... like if the 5th one needs to be... Let me vaguely try and get this centralized as well, like... So then this fuel comes from there, from there, from there. But then it doesn't go into these. And then this side goes from there into there, into there, into there, but then it doesn't go the other way either. Okay. So this is a nice idea, but I don't think it's that viable, really. Let's look at doing it. Can't do it in pairs. Could you do it one tile? You can't mix fluid systems like that, so you can't do it like that. That also doesn't work. I do feel like staggering it was vaguely getting us somewhere. You know? Because at least now we can link these up sort of like this. And then just do the same on this side. Yeah, this seems not awful. Tileable, scalable. Tiles, please. So 5. We've got 5 like that. Okay, yeah, good. Alright, and let's just find the middle. There we go. That's alright, isn't it? This has made quite a lot of thruster fuel already. It's a shame that I haven't. So if I'd have put that there like that, then that would have just, I could have attached that to there, and that should then in theory permeate through the whole thing. But this is what I was worried about, is that if I rotate these to turn them off, then I can reattach them like this. Link them up. And then now when I delete this, in theory it should all just flow into this one. So these are now full. Okay, it's kind of working. Just going to move that literally one tile over so that I can do this, which, you know, is not the best, but we're still in the F around and find out phase. That's the correct usage of that phrase, isn't it? Oh, banter, we have fun here. Right, so now what do we do? We've got thrusters. Consumes thruster fuel, 120. Thrust not required. Allows space platforms to travel to other planets, must be built on the south edge. Yeah, we've done that. Oh, I guess we're doing this. Okay. Let's make a save, see what happens, and then we'll come back. I mean, I have to be up there as well. But I want to know things like if it's going to take 4 days to actually travel there. Oh my god, we're going. We're actually going. We're using quite a lot of this. We have now run out. Slowing down. I also didn't like put any... Yeah, I didn't get the defences or anything ready. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Autosave platform first. Oh, that's nice. It autosaves for you just in case you do a really horrendous mistake. Okay. Well, this is fine. So what we can do then is we can actually link up more of these just to make sure that we have a lot of this. Again, this is messy, but it only has to get us there. Alright, and then we need... like a strip of this. Oh no, I'm gonna block the asteroids. Let's move the solar panels into the middle so that we can put turrets and stuff on the outside. Is that enough power? Plenty. Alright, and so then now we can like put some turrets like here, here, here. I guess we're only ever travelling up the screen, right? We don't need to defend the backside. So 5 turrets. Can I put ammo in them manually if I'm up here? If they're... Oh, because they can't be in my inventory. No, so we're also going to have to bring up some ammo. But that's okay. We've got... We can make some uranium ammo, in fact. Alright, so let's take up 5 turrets. Take up some uranium ammo, and then we'll let the fuel things tick up for a bit. Better give this a recipe. Didn't give it another recipe when I moved it. That probably would have helped. 37.5 a second. I don't know any of the mechanics of like what makes the like more thrusters presumably gets you there faster, but at the cost of more fuel or something. And these chests are full. And, yeah, I was going to say, for some reason they're logistics chests, but we did kind of establish that we need them to be logistics chests because we're going to be off-world, so we really want the robots to be able to do anything and everything. Right, we can make uranium ammo, so, like, just give me 1,000 uranium. We'll get a whole bunch of... Do I really need uranium ammo to shoot asteroids out of space? Like, is that really necessary? Seems very, very over the top. Are you finished yet? Not... Oh, this doesn't have power. This doesn't have power. And then, how far did we get with the radars? One there. One there. Yeah, one here, why not? These ones went down. Not that they've done that much, not that they've done more than the Roboport, but at least they'll scan the sectors, I suppose. Did I do this side already? No. Just a little bit more coverage. There is a small chance that the biters have expanded into these areas already and I just have never noticed. Which would be an utter disaster, of course, but I suppose we have the tank for that. The problem with the remote controlling the tank is you can't do what you can do with the Spidertron where you just set it and forget it. You just say go over there and then you go and do something else. I also think that maybe 2,000 walls is enough of a backlog. Right. Rocket capacity 25. That's atrocious. You can send a... Alright, okay, I'm not going to do that. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do uranium ammo for flipping destroying asteroids. That seems like huge overkill. Oh, I can only send 50 at a time. How much ammo is too much ammo to destroy asteroids in space? 500? 10 rocket launches? Yeah, better safe than sorry, I guess. Don't need those. Didn't need to do that, did I? Because they does it itself now. And then, did I put turrets in them all? I don't think I ever did. I might have 5 turrets. No, I don't think I've ever done turrets. Iron plate, copper plate, iron gear wheel. Good. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. That had that exact same cadence, didn't it? Iron plate, copper plate, iron gear wheel. That's funny. That's the kind of thing that amuses me. That's the kind of thing that somebody would tune into this channel and then immediately go, right, he's insane. I'm not going to watch this, thank you very much. Don't like this man at all. Let's put all this uranium back. Alright, I was going to say let's clear out our inventory, but we can't actually take anything with us, so... Are you bringing the ammo, my dudes? Yes, just all the logistic spots are... No, they're not, they're far up there. No rocket silos accepting automatic requests from space platforms. There we go. That's what I did wrong. That's what I did wrong. Okay. Am I going to put turrets on the... There's no enemies on Fulgora, right? I'll just build 5 turrets. I have 5 turrets on me already. Oh, you can fit 10 in a rocket, so... Is it possible this is going too slowly now? I don't think it is. Oh, do I not have repair packs? I should probably have repair packs being made in the wall if I'm going off-world. That would be sensible. Well, no, you can actually limit the chests on this, because it's not like the repair packs ever need to come back. Let's make a small effort to sort things out. Also, I need to think about taking some stuff with which to handcraft when I get there. So I've got this to handcraft the lightning rods, but like it would also be prudent to just take, you know, a bunch of iron, a bunch of green circuits, a bunch of red circuits. You never know what kind of stuff you're actually going to need to handcraft when you get there. Definitely more belts as well. Let's make sure we got 500 belts. Put you back on. Make sure we got 500 belts. So how do I put the ammo in here now? That's a good question. Please tell me I don't have to use a belt. Please. I'm gonna have to use a belt, aren't I? Because I can't even use like a flippin' requester chest or something. This, ironically, this would work. Why are we not making any more of this? Because we've used all the carbon already. Wow. Alright, fine. Oh, that doesn't work anyway. Oh, this is so awkward, man. Only because of where I've put these. Gonna get away with spreading these out just so that they're one tile. They're just one tile further away from each other now. So, like, this one is there. This one is there. Pretty sure I just lost all of those asteroids, but that's fine. The iron ones are really not the ones that we care about. And then we can go like this. In very much thanks I hate it mode, but if this is the only way it can be done, then I don't understand how you're not allowed to put things in chests in space, but you're allowed to put them on a belt. Like, what's keeping them on the belt? How is gravity affecting these things on the belt? You know, I don't want to go all cinema sins about it, but can't believe that's already all of the ammo. Can we send this all the way to Fulgora when the platform is out of Fulgora? Am I overthinking this? I've just realised that there's nothing here telling me that this rocket has to go to immediate Nauvis orbit. It might just be that while I'm here, you know, while I'm away, sorry, and I'm out and I'm orbiting, the space platform is orbiting Fulgora, that these rockets will still just get that far anyway. In my mind, I've convinced myself that they're sort of completely separate entities. But I don't actually think, now that I'm thinking about it out loud for more than a second, that that is necessarily the case. Alright, so we've got rocket defense. The wall is definitely being finished up now. Let me put the radars down here. Did I not do that already? Clearly not. Alright, so we're defended for the most part. I mean, this is a worry, this extremely small. But as I say, the pollution cloud is not a huge concern to me right now. It's more about stopping expansion groups. And I may have gone overboard on that, but whatever. Okay, alright. Let's make another save. The blue circuit buffer is finally empty. We've also got loads of rocket fuel somewhere as well. But I should probably, if I'm gonna... Oh no, I was gonna say if I'm gonna be off-world, but I've got a Roboport network here, I can just do that myself. Oops. Oh, blue chests have their own trash slots now. That's crazy. So when this runs out, I can finally do this. Alright, okay, we're almost there, Still waiting on belts. Let's say that that's enough of that. I almost want more rocket silos, you know, like it's almost like not enough. I was going to put prod modules in some of these, wasn't I? No, that's not what I wanted. That will do something, I suppose. You're out of water because we're out of ice. Because ice is the one that you don't seem to find as often, maybe? Had that twice, apparently. Okay. Let's get ready to go. If I can just get a rocket to bring me the stuff that I want on demand, then I'll just do it like that. Not allowed to take ammo. I can take the guns, but I can't take the ammo. I'll put these in a special chest so that I just remember that they were my own personal things. Ah, I should take some robots, because I can take this, but I can't actually take the robots, so I should definitely put robots in the rocket. 50. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I should definitely take some robots with me so that I can use my armor as soon as I get there. Is there a reason why you're not bringing... You're going to bring them now, though, correct? All the logistics bots are busy bringing all of that rocket fuel around. Yeah, now it's asking for 50. Okay, I was also going to add some more logistics robots, and I probably will do that. Am I not stockpiling? I mean, I am stockpiling robot frames because they're clearly here on the bus, but... yeah, then loads of red circuits for some extra logistics bots. I think I could probably start stockpiling more than this now. They're on their way, very slowly, very, very slowly. Can I bring another gun just in case? Is there any point? Not really. All the guns are fairly cheap to make. Not that there's any enemies on this planet, but still. Okay, alright. Was 500 ammo too much? I feel like... no? I mean, this is going to take a long time, though. It's more that... you know what it is? It's not my production. Like, this is keeping up. This is backed up, this is backed up. Rocket fuel is continually backed up. I might just make a second rocket silo, you know? Might just move this and have a second one. Is that overkill? I don't know. Used to be able to, you probably still can. Shift right click an assembler and then shift left click the thing. Shift left click the requester chest to give that requester chest the ingredients. Because I can't be bothered to walk around the entire base to find all of this stuff, and I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is in requester chests. Whether there'll be enough room is another question. Concrete is not. Should be. That's not a requester chest. Now it is. Okay, these are the last of the robots going up to sort that out. That's good. Put these flying robot frames back. This reach won't, will it? No. Not even close, in fact. How's there still 900 rocket fuel in the system somewhere? That's crazy. You're done. You're done. Alright, take those. Take those. You're also done. Take those. Probably shouldn't have asked the logistics bots to do this. It's going to take a while. And then I will not build any more after this one rocket, so let's top this up to the max. So we need another few. We'll just stop it from constructing anything else after this one, and we'll just move the silo and tidy this up a bit so they're coming in. I'll do them in a row, in a row. Sorry, rather than like this. This one here like this and have the belts come across the top, or move this rather would make more sense. Just move this roboport. We can launch 2 rockets at once. Yeah, like, I don't know if I'm over-egging this. As I say, if I've just realised, oh, I haven't got construction robots, if I could have just done this from Fulgora anyway. In a way, it almost seems cheating, you know, without actually having set up anything on this planet. You know, it feels like maybe you should set up some sort of remote viewing thing to it, almost like what the satellite was doing in the first place. I guess you could argue that the space platform is doing that. That is what the space platform is doing. Alright, copy this, just to keep the settings. You're done, you're done. You go away. Then we put you here. Nope. Put you here. Put a second one there. Probably put a power pole between them would be sensible. They don't reach. Of course they don't. Put the roboport back. Two rocket silos, Jeremy. 2? You're insane. They're on the wrong side of the belt to do what I wanted to do. Wanted to sideload the rocket fuel into the... You know what, I'll just put the rocket fuel in the flipping storage, it's fine. We'll use it at some point, I'm sure. I don't know why my voice is breaking today. I can't assure you I'm a grown adult man. This is because I'm talking vaguely quietly. Right, did you finish? Yes, you did. And I should get 4 more quality module Mark IIs just to eke out as much as I can. If we're going to make rockets twice as fast, then I feel a lot better about quality modules. Productivity modules. Why? Why is this game overwritten my flipping... You never had a problem with mixing these up, from what I recall, but now I just always call productivity modules quality modules, like every single time without fail. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. 24% productivity, but minus 40 speed. That is totally acceptable to me. Getting every 4th rocket part. You buy 4, you get 1 free. I said, you buy 4, you get 1 free. That is a very good deal, even with them being as cheap as they are now. That's totally fine by me. Right, then we'll get the second rocket silo up and running. Hooray! Whoops. No, that is what I wanted, sorry. Automatic request from space platforms. So I guess... Whoops. You're still after ammo, but it's fine, you've got those. Alright. 50 ammo in a rocket is so silly. Like, are they really that heavy? Are they really that heavy? Fair enough. I picked up 20 of these, I only needed 16, because I can't do math. Can't do simple math. Oh, can't take this ammo with me either. Okay, we're going. We're going. We're going. I'm not putting it off any longer. This is it. This one I'm going to travel in, and we're going to go. We're actually going. Just hopefully I can ask for more stuff from Nauvis should the worst happen and I've made some severe mistakes. But I kind of also don't want to do that. I kind of want to just be like, right, well this is what I think I needed, let's go, you know? Like, we'll just say that we're prepared. And if we get there and we're not prepared, then we'll have to just deal with it. I don't think the game's going to like try and lock us out of any... You know, it's not going to soft lock us, I presume. I presume it won't soft lock us by being all like, nah, you messed it up, mate. I would like to think that every planet you could crash land on from scratch and finish the game in the same way. It just happens to be that you landed on Nauvis first. And that they make you land on Nauvis first just from like a game balance point of view, that it is the one that you should probably learn first. I'm so worried about this. One of the byproducts of remote view is that you can't get rid of a ghost very quickly now. Like when you do this... Oh, that's smart. So it used to be the ghosts would always be removed quickly. But now they're removed as if you're constructing them. But if you get rid of one but don't release the button, it continues to delete ghosts. That's good. Alright, one last save. Belts and braces save. Travel to space platform. Off we go. I ended up watching a bit of footage from some of the pre-release week, you know, when the streamers had access to the game. And a lot did change in between that, in that week, and to what we got. It's surprising. Okay. let's flippin' go, I guess. Don't need you anymore. I guess that means the platform has to travel there and back, right? I can't imagine that you can launch a rocket from Nauvis and get here. Like, that's what this is for, right? It's to have the platform travel. You can't just launch a rocket and have the stuff go to this space platform. That would invalidate the whole reason that you would travel between, to be able to travel between platforms, because you would just have the platform, move it once, and then you would never need to move it again. You just make another platform at Nauvis. But anyway, we'll see. Okay. Let's go. We're off. Thrusting. Using a lot of fuel. Good. That's working very well. Nice. Wow, you get a lot more asteroids like this, don't you? Obviously, I guess, but... Good. Still got plenty of fuel. Oh my god, the rocket field is so dense. The asteroid field is so dense, please. Oh, I think we're doing alright. I've actually run out of ammo already. We're there though, we made it, we made it, we made it. Not a moment too soon either, Christ. We've run out of power as well now because the solar panels out Fulgora are not doing as much. So that's also not great. We've still got 40 on us though, so we could easily solve that. I'm hoping we don't need to shoot anymore, that now that we've stopped moving, that these big asteroids will just stop existing. New tunes. We got very lucky with the amount of ammo we brought, didn't we? We got extremely lucky. Okay, so now when we go to Nauvis, if we put this back on and say, I need ammo, please, for the love of God, import from Nauvis. It's grayed out because... yeah, import from Nauvis, but we're at Fulgora, so we can't. Yeah, of course. This is a big problem, because now we can't travel back without making ammo first. Which also means that we have to build a rocket silo just to travel back. Okay. Well, let's flip and go then, shall we? Actually, let me do my quick stretch and hydration break, seeing as it's coming up to an hour. Because otherwise, I'm going to settle in for the long haul after this. These asteroids are not new ones, right? They're just the existing ones that were there as we came in. Because this is bad. This is a disaster. This one's got the ammo in it. Yikes. Did I not bring any repair packs? Oh no. How much of this is a mistake that I want to fix? No, no. Whatever. Rocket silo's cheap. Making a rocket's cheap. We should be okay. He says. Is there any way to know, like, that there are lots of asteroids, whoops, around here? Because, yeah, we do have a bit of a problem without being able to defend the platform while we're away. But they can't expect you to do that, though, right? Because... otherwise, eventually you would just completely run out of ammo. I know we do have a bit of ammo here. Not really enough, though, is it? Like, if these are just going to continue to spawn in, then eventually this platform's just going to get completely destroyed, because... we need a constant supply of ammo, and I've run out of ammo. Yeah, like, if this hub gets destroyed, it's game over, right? Okay, well, let's make a new save, just in case. And if we have to backtrack because the worst happens and we lose our space platform, then sure. Alright, I'm going to drop to the planet. I won't take my break just now. I'll go. Let's go. It's happening. And just immediately crash into an asteroid and explode and die. And that's the end of the game. Yes! They've still not fixed that texture issue with the drop pod. New tip, lightning mechanics. Oh, I didn't put the accumulators in the rocket, did I? That's quite serious. That's also quite a serious mistake. Okay, alright, fine. Fine. It was always going to happen. It was always going to happen. There was no way to be sure the very first time that you launch that you've got it sorted. So here we go. I'll compromise with you here, folks. I will ask for 150 accumulators. Wait, how much are in the rocket? 50. Alright, I'll ask for 200 accumulators. I'll ask for the rest of the ammo to be done. And I will go on my hydration and stretch break. What on earth? While the rocket loads up with stuff, just to save you the hassle of having to wait for this to happen, although you will have to wait for me to come back from my break, but still. Alright, get rid of this one. Okay. Fulgora, for real, when I get back, presumably, hopefully. Let's give myself 5 minutes. Last time wasn't quite enough to make a cup of tea, and I do want a cup of tea, so let's give myself 7 minutes. Give myself 7 minutes. Okay. Stay frosty, folks. Be back in a bit. Welcome back. These take a lot longer than I anticipated. I mean, I do like the productivity modules, but I don't know, maybe it's worth putting in a speed module or two just to speed this up, because we only just got 100 of the accumulators in. And, yeah. Maybe it was worth me making uranium ammo. Do asteroids have a thing in here that I can see their stats? 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. Appears on, and it appears on the route as well. That's good. That's interesting. Advanced metallic asteroid crushing. You can somehow manage to eke copper out of them. An advanced thruster fuel. Cool. So yeah, I was mostly looking at the physical resistance. 10% physical resistance, 10,000 base health. And what is the actual difference between 8 plus 8 physical and 12? Oh my god, they're like 10 times better. Not literally, of course, but they are a lot better, aren't they? They are a lot better. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to do this. I mean, it makes sense. It's really it does make sense. Like, they're so much more efficient. Like, I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but it does. 50 uranium ammo is the same as 150 piercing rounds. Plus, I've also got enough science to do physical projectile damage 7, which will also increase them by another 20%. Plus the turrets by another 20%. So, yeah. This is awkward, but unfortunately it seems to be kind of something that has to be done, just to be sure. Sorry. I mean, I don't know why I'm apologising. It's a bit it's nice, really, in a way, in many ways, to be back in this sort of noob era of Factorio. We have absolutely no idea what's going on. It's not really anything to be ashamed about. To not understand how the Factorio mechanics are working. That is not quite what I wanted to happen, but whatever. It's the save scumming that I don't agree with. You know? It's unfortunate that there are decisions that you make that are so atrociously bad that you want to rewind. But at the same time, I've been doing that for a long time. I think I've done that once or twice already when I went into a biter fight that I possibly shouldn't have tried to do. We might at least be able to get this done in a sensible way. Fireworks, man. I hope I'm not being too contentious here when I say just flipping ban fireworks. I really don't see why the common man needs access to fireworks. Like, is that a ridiculous sentiment? they're just dangerous and... I mean, I could Google it, but I don't want to get depressed about how many people injure themselves every flipping year with fireworks. Big firework. It's just big firework. UK firework injuries 2023. Last year, figures were at the highest they've been since 2010, when fireworks injured 45 people. There has been a 146% rise. Oh, there's still not even that many though. It's a lot. 146% rise, but 32 people. Victors from fires with fireworks by injury severity and type 2010 to 2023. gov.uk. Really didn't want you to download that file, but I have now. It's only 12 kilobytes. I cannot open it. It's in a file extension I can't open. Open document format. Okay, well, whatever. I won't get on my soapbox for any longer than that. I you know, not like ban them outright. Not like saying that nowhere in this country you'll be able to get fireworks. They should be, like, done by professionals in professional displays. Having fireworks... The fact that my neighbour can just decide to go out and spend £2,000 on fireworks and make my back garden sound like the Blitz... Not that I know what the Blitz sounded like, but, you know, I'm making an educated guess. Scaring my pets, my hypothetical babies that don't exist, you know? Ah, it's fine. Maybe I'm just being a NIMBY about it. Not in my backyard, NIMBY. Okay, so how much ammo have we sent already? Oh, 50, that's good. This won't take long. Am I about to do this? Is this mental? Can I even sustain this? I don't think I can I? This is already starting to run out. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, what else can we make sure that we definitely have sorted? That was it, really. I forgot to bring... Got the fluid handling stuff. I got the... Because I made a shopping list. And it's all done. That's everything that we decided was... Is there a hotkey for this? Whoa! Oh wow, they weren't lying when they said the Factorio PT.2 you could basically click anything anywhere. That was me alt-clicking a tree. I mean, that's really good. That is definitely good information to have. These are going 40% slower than they need to. It just seems wrong to not use quality modules, like it's free real estate.gif, you know? Physical projectile damage 8 is also going to cost 2,000 sites. That one we can't afford. We could afford the first one because that was this one was 1,000, but I didn't have 3,000 space science packs in stock. Only about 2,500, so unfortunately can't do the second one. Maybe, I was gonna say maybe I could like expand these to go into the fog of war areas, but I don't think that's necessarily correct either. Alright, let's have a look and see what doing this would actually achieve. +30% speed. Yeah, that would be insanely fast. Whether it would chew through our resources or not is another question. But, you know, it might be worth it. Just do it now and then change it back, just as we leave, just to speed this process up a bit. But I bet you... oh no, I think we are probably making the ammo fast enough for that. So this one is now... it says plus 30% speed, but adding 1 is actually putting this back to 1 crafting speed. Which is 0.39 rocket parts a second, 50 rocket parts needed, plus 18% productivity. Hang on, I can't even find the calculator up on my phone, not even past that first hurdle. Alright, 50 rocket parts, 0.39 a second, that's 128 seconds. Oh, hang on, no, wait, 50 divided by the productivity bonus. So we actually only need 43 full rocket parts to be made. Times by 0.39 a second is... wait, no, the other way around. 44 divided by 0.39 a second. 112 seconds to make the rocket. With a crafting speed of 1 and 18% productivity. But, I mean that's just blaring through. Look at that, that's crazy. Oh, these only go 25 in a rocket. Why did I think they said 50? Oh my god. It's even worse. Yeah, look at low density structures. This is my concern. I mean, this is going to go very fast. We might even be able to just chain launch them. Nah, not quite. Close though. Crafting speed of 2.2. No, don't close the door, it's so close to being ready. Ah, sorry, I got a cup of tea. I did successfully get that cup of tea. But my partner was very nice to finish making it. I went downstairs and put the kettle on and she said, oh, I'll do it, I'll bring it up to you. And I was like, ah, it's no bother. I'm on a break. She was like, no, it's fine, I'll do it. Don't talk back to me, she said. And I said, alright, fine. No, of course, that didn't happen. She did make me the tea, that did happen, but there was no abuse. Playful or otherwise. Alright, so we'll do this until we run out of low density structures, I guess. Oh, I guess we are also putting them in the science. So we are double dipping on it. But it is clearly running out now. Only 175 up here, oh my god. This will be a lot faster. They're both now crafting speed 2.2, whereas before they were only 0.6. So now we've got a combined crafting speed of 4.4, whereas we had a crafting speed before of 1.2. So we've actually tripled the number of rockets we're launching. At not too much of a cost, really. So we now get 0% productivity, so instead of it costing 6% times 24% productivity, 50, 24 is about a quarter, yeah, so it was costing us about 38 processing units to launch a rocket, whereas now it's costing us the full 50, but we are doing it 3 times faster. I mean, obviously, as soon as you unlock beacons, this whole process just goes absolutely mental, but I have not bothered to do purple science. It's arguable I should have been doing purple science this whole time, that maybe that was what I should have been doing while I've been stood here chatting absolute garbage to myself. But it's such a hassle. Because I don't even bust stone. There is a stone patch there. I could probably bring it in manually. I'll never get it done in time now. I suppose I could try. Oh, it's so painful though. Ah. It's so painful. Let me guess, it's not even in the construction zone. Oh, it is, it is. Oh wait, I don't quite need that much science, do I? Because I've got 8% productivity on everything, so I only need... This is exactly... Oh, okay, yeah, no, we can do another level of this. Is that the best thing to do? That's not the worst thing to do. Electric furnaces need steel plate advanced circuits and stone, which we do have on the bus, thankfully. This needs 0.03 a second times 7 is 0.21 a second, and this takes 5 seconds to make 1, which is just about not enough, so we're going to need 2 of that. And then I can't remember how many you need to make, how many you need making processing units, but I guess we can find that out now. It's the same. 0.21 a second. This makes 0.05 a second, so we're going to need 5 of those. Oh, you can apply that to a... Oh, you can actually apply a recipe to a ghost. That's a new thing. And this will need the green circuits as well, so we'll need half a belt of green circuits coming in. So we'll do... yeah, we'll do it like this. So one belt will be the green circuits and the electronic circuits, and the other... green circuits and the advanced circuits, and the other belt will be the stone and the steel. Wait, what? What? What am I doing? What are you complaining about? What do you mean missing materials for construction? Don't make me sick. 4,000 belts in there? What are you talking about? Oh, it's not in a... It's not in the correct Roboport network. Okay, fine. Fine. I rescind my comment about being sick. Clearly that was a mistake. Don't really like where that is. I am about to leave the planet. I'm just waiting for the ammo to get to space. I did say I would leave Nauvis today, and it will still happen, I promise you. It's only 9 PM, I've still got 3 hours to fulfill my promise. I just thought that while I was waiting I would stop being such a baby and do purple science with an empty inventory. Alright, now we just need the rails. Oh, what? It's gone wrong, folks. It's gone wrong. That's more correct. Slash correct. Actually correct. The best kind of correct. If you'd have told me or asked me to pick something from Futurama that would have stuck in the cultural zeitgeist, that scene, you are correct. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. You know, I guess the guy who wrote that line, I really don't think the person who wrote that line was thinking, yeah, this is it, this is the one. But then does anyone ever think that when they write a line, you know? Did Hawk Tour really think, when she said that this is it, this is my moment? Finally I will be recognised as the obvious genius that I am. Okay, we have successfully used all of the low-density structures now, so that's good. Start putting the backlog out there, even though it's not that much of a backlog, but whatever. Alright, so now these speed beacons, these speed modules do absolutely nothing because we need the efficiency now. And this isn't working because, oh, I didn't put any long-handed inserters here for this. Okay, good. Right, rails. Steel, brick. Steel, stone, iron sticks. Here's a question. Can you put bricks in a recycler to get stone? I don't actually know what the recycler is, how it works. Reverses most processes except smelting and chemistry, returning 25% of the ingredients on average. Flue ingredients are not only 25%, that's not... I was kind of hoping that you could use it to just endlessly uncraft and recraft something until it was of a higher quality. And I kind of thought that that's exactly how it worked, based on the Factorio Fax Friday that introduced it. Also, is it Factorio Fax Friday, or is it Friday Factorio Fax? Or is it Factorio Friday Fax? I know everyone just says FFF, but I say Factorio Fax Friday out loud. That just has the right cadence to me. But then I've heard other people say Factorio Fax Friday, or whatever the opposite of what I just said was. Can't remember. Alright, am I really going to take stone all the way from up here just to make some rails, just to deal with this while I'm standing here waiting? I mean, I don't think I am, but I also don't have anything else to do at this point. I am bringing in stone via train now. I suppose I could... I mean, I've stopped stockpiling walls at 2,000. So bricks are... They were backing up, and now they're going into this. I really don't want to just suddenly add a stone line to the bus, but the difference between the stone coming from this train and just going to here, or setting up this mining outpost, is, you know, it's obvious that this is more correct. I also don't have room on the bus, because, yeah. I'd really like to be able to see what's going on over there. But equally, I don't think it matters that much. Interesting. How much rail will I need? Because I will just bring one belt of stone in if I have to do it like that. Just over 1 rail a second, which you can easily get, but it's just how much stone that's going to take. How many machines? I should know this ratio, of course I should. This makes 3 a second for 1.5 stone a second, so yeah, we'll be alright with like 3 of these machines. 1.07 times 7 is 7.49. So this will be 369. So yeah, we'll get away with 3 machines. That will be 4.5. So yeah, we'll get away with 1 red belt. We'll actually get away with 1 yellow belt, but still. Okay, and then also just a belt of... we need some of this to be sticks. 3 sticks a second, 1.5 sticks a second, 4.5, so we need 2 of these then. Alright, so let's rearrange this slightly. Let's do it like that instead. So you need iron to come in decently quickly, and then iron to go out on the other half of the belt where there is steel being side-loaded on. Let's give ourselves a little bit more room than that. That's awkward. I don't know why I always thought purple science was so bad. This is not too horrendous, is it, actually? Putting it in the labs is going to be horrendous. I do not have the room. In fact, the whole thing is a mess. Yeah, didn't think of that. Whatever. How's low density structures doing? Well, we've not quite emptied the buffers yet, so that's a good sign. And now that we've put the quality module, the productivity modules back in this, it is buffering. So it is fine. We will stick with the productivity modules in here. Okay, so then we need miners. I'm going to need my flipping robots back. We're going to need all of the stuff. The belts, the undergrounds, the lights, the power poles, the miners and the efficiency modules. This was probably worth it to get purple science sorted while we just get this stuff done. I do feel a little bit embarrassed that it's taken me this long to get this stuff done, but you know, I was very clear in the description. If you read the video description, it's very clear. This will be slow. Oh, how am I going to output this? I need to output this at decent speed. Will this work? I mean, maybe. If not, I can always do this with filter inserters. And in fact, that probably is the correct play. And then, yeah, I'll just bring the stone in like this, and then maybe this will sideload in just about the right way. And then I'll just bring this in. Actually, I can bring it in the other way, can't I? That makes more sense, because then I can do this, and that will definitely sideload that one properly. And then this can come in this way instead. Yeah, that's more sensible. Okay, right. Yeah, I do feel a bit embarrassed that it's taken me this long. I don't regret deleting all my blueprints, starting from scratch, designing everything from scratch. Like, it was a good exercise in redesigning things, making sure that I was doing things properly, not in a sucky way. Oops. And there was of course no way to know what would change and what wouldn't change. Like, I think it turns out that the recipe for power poles changed. And I think I vaguely remember talking about this in my example of why I wasn't going to try and do a starter-based design before Space Age came out. Is I was like, oh, it might be that they just change it to make this recipe need copper cable instead of copper plate. Because they decided that that makes more sense, which it does. I may be just pulling memories out of my arse here, but I need somebody to go back and fact check that. Can someone bring that up on the screen? Never watched the Joe Rogan podcast. Is that a thing he says? I don't have a radar, so that's not actually done anything, has it? Okay. This is working, but I just don't have the radar on me to actually get this sorted. Right, and this is 4 belts, so we'll just do I suppose I could also make landfill here, because I probably will need a stock of landfill somewhere. Didn't bring any splitters. Alright, looks like we're coming back. Yikes, this is cringe, man. This is cringe. Right in front of the cliff. It's okay, we're going to be off-world for a while. This is actually the best time to do this. More cliffs. This is the best time to do this. When was the best time to set up Purple Science? 20 years ago. Now, when's the best time to set up Purple Science? Today. Everyone knows that phrase. Look at that. That's 2,000 hours of Factorio experience for you. Being able to go, where's that grid line from over here? It's there. Oh, that was correct. I can assure you it just didn't lock in place while you hold shift. I can assure you that was correct. Okay, now I need to bring back 4 splitters and a radar. Or actually... No, I was going to extend the Roboport network over here, but I can't be bothered. That would actually be slower than what I'm about to do. Okay, I can't believe we got Purple Science set up before all the rockets finish launching. Where are my splitters? Excuse me? Did I just not have any on me anyway? Fine. Fine, put everything back. What was it? 1 radar. And some splitters? We'll never know, because I accidentally left... without checking. Only 350 more uranium ammo to send. We just about had enough red ammo last time, so by adding twice as much and making it uranium ammo, that is, what, effectively 6 times as much? Plus, we've researched another projectile damage on the way, so it's now 8 plus 9.6 and 24 plus 28.8. So it adds 20%. So 20% is actually even better with the uranium ammo as well, because 20% of 24 is a higher number than 20% of 8. Just a quick lesson in maths there for you. Are these working fast enough? They are not. These will. These are 15 seconds. But these... oh, because they're also picking up the steel. That's why. Alright, empty the inventory again. That's better. Wait for the stone to arrive. Almost there. We're almost there. It's alright. This is going to be a much longer stream this evening. I usually try and stop at about 2 hours, but not even off the planet yet in 2 hours. I will continue to stream when I get to Fulgora, don't worry. I'm not going to just go, right, that's a good time to stop. Oh man, I'm so slow. There's a janky way to sideload this a bit better. Alright, so that should keep up. It would definitely keep up if we do this. And then I guess we'll just do that. That's enough. Okay. Right. Now we just need to find a way to actually plug it into the thing. To actually get it to the labs in a sensible fashion. Because we are currently using all of the space. Oh, I can't remember how you usually get 4 belts in. I know it's not very difficult, but I actually can't remember off the top of my head. Is it this? Because these aren't being used. You do this. Whoops, I needed those. That gets you this and this in. Ah, no, I know what's going on here. The actual original design is wrong. Because you need to do this. No, it's not right either. Oh my god, why can I not remember how to do this? You do that, and that gets you these 2 belts. This belt runs underneath, and then that gets you these. No, that's not correct either. I'm pretty sure those go on the outside, because then you span this from there to there, and then you've got all the spaces in the world now after that. This one is also free, right? Because you've got that and that, which gives you this one and this one. Then, if you do an underground from there to there, and an underground from there to there, and you do this and this, this gets you this, which brings them in like that. That is definitely correct. That is what it is. So what we'll do actually is we'll stop bringing in utility science like this, because we can use this drop pod to bring in the next science pack and unload these from both of this, because now currently with this design we can actually upload 8 different science packs to the labs without any bother at all. And then we'll just add the purple science to this belt here, like this. And lo and behold, it is done. All science packs available on Nauvis in the worst way you could possibly imagine. Yeah, they're all in there. It's all working. So we can do automation 3. We can do beacons. Yeah. But more importantly, we can leave this running while we're away. Okay, right. There really is nothing else. Surely. How much more time could he possibly waste? Let's go. Let's leave the planet forever. Actually, let me put this in this one, the spare one. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let's say that's done. That should be enough ammo. It's a shame you can't bring your own stuff, but I understand why, from a game point of view, why you can't do it. So we've got... That has given time for these to fill up as well, which is nice, and for this to back up so that we can make more on the fly a bit easier. Alright, that should be plenty, should it not, at this point? Well, I've still got ammo on me, that's why I can't go into space. Why is blue science so slow? No, that's just the speed that it is, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's been consistent. That big dip is obviously where I redesigned it, but that is working now. We've got all 7 science packs in, with another actual space on the belt for an 8th science pack should we need it. Okay, next one of these rockets that's ready to go. We are out of here. A casual 25-hour Nauvis speedrun. Just a casual 25 hours. It's actually quite embarrassing that is a decent time for me for Nauvis. Anyway, like not properly, but if I was 25 hours on the save file and I was at this stage, with with like walls and all the sciences set up and rockets being launched consistently. I mean, it's completely different, obviously, in 1.1 because to get rockets launching consistently, you need so much more than this. Anyway, let's also... Are there enough low density structures on the belt for this? Yeah, probably. Let's also turn these back around and start buffering low density structures again. Because we will just wait. We'll try not to spend any yellow science for a bit, just to let that back up. And we'll do researches like, I mean, this will be useful. Mining productivity will be quite huge. Steel plate productivity will be massive. Just getting free steel from our furnaces will be extremely nice. Oh, before I go, I should check how nuclear fuel's going. I don't want you to be logistics chests, I guess. Let me do one... No, it's fine. It's fine. There are... 34, 22... That's about as many as we've used this whole time since we've set them up, and I've not been paying any attention. So, it's fine. Alright, let's get a flipping heck out of here, shall we? These rockets are good to go. Go to space. Let's go. God. Have some flipping decorum. There's no way I've forgotten anything this time. He said confidently. Got the ammo, got the robots, got the accumulators. Solar panels. We need to put some extra solar panels down because solar power outside Fulgora is not hugely decent, but that's okay. Alright, we're off. We're actually going. We're going. One more safety save. I know I save a lot. You don't have to say that. You don't have to mention that. Fulgora, go! Yes. Look at the thrusting. If I go into space map now, can I see... Oh, I can't actually go into space map from space. That's odd. My perfectly square spaceship. It makes sense. You don't need aerodynamics in space, of course not. Okay. So far so good. Uranium ammo doing well. That was a big one. Oh my god, there's so many. Yes. Anakin Skywalker, it's working. GIF. Alright, the turrets have reached the uranium ammo now, so now they're on 24 plus 92 physical, compared with 8 plus 30 for the red ammo, so that was definitely the good choice. We're there. We're actually there. 5 turrets just run out of ammunition. Well, oh, it flashes when they're changing around the ammunition. That's interesting. Let's go! Let's go! Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Didn't mean to be a shouty streamer man there. They need to fix that graphic. It's so... yeah. Wow, we landed exactly on this thing. Fulgoran lightning attractor. Protects a small area from lightning strikes. Okay. Tune, man. Tune. Did that just charge my stuff? I was going to upgrade these personal batteries before I left, but it's pretty irrelevant. Alright, space platform, bring me some stuff, please. I would like my robots back. I would like the stone bricks, the copper plate, the steel plate to make the lightning rods, which presumably I can make by hand while I'm here. Crafting surface conditions, magnetic field 99%, yeah. Good. Construction robots are in. Oh, copper. 50 lightning rods. Maybe this will be... oh, I have to make the copper cable first, don't I? Maybe that'll be too much, but whatever. What else did we bring? What else did we sensibly decide to bring with us? Accumulators. Those will be useful. 6 power poles. Probably could have done a better job with that. Bring me the pipes. Bring me the fluid handling stuff. 16 assemblers for some reason. Sure, why not? Alright. Let's start with this. Look at me littering the place. They must have decided it was too hard to have to actually still build like satellites and stuff to bring the stuff down, because like where is this stuff coming from? It's just magic. It's just magic. Okay. Alright, we've got some things. Alright, what the heck do we do? What do we actually do? Big Fulgora rock. It had stone in it. Alright, we know that now. Does this... am I just going to get fried? Certainly seems likely. Just possible. Ooh, that's a nice effect. Look at that. What's this? It's water. Or fluid. Oil ocean. Source of heavy oil. Allows placement of foundation. Oh, wow. Okay. Can't step off this cliff. This is deep ocean. Source of heavy oil. I can walk over that. Oh, we got a big part of something. Scrap. Don't lightning strike me, please. Oh, there were already two here. God, this is so good. This is so cool. Big Fulgoran ruin. Ooh, stuff! I've got my construction robots with me, actually. Why don't I just get them to do the grunt work? Smart enough to remember to bring these. Rare Fenton W, I think we call those. Call those around here. What's this? Is this different? No, it's just ruins. Alright. Trash the place. Been here 5 minutes. Destroy it all. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, so this is like oh yeah, this needs electric mining drills. Should have brought some. If I can find some iron, I can make some. Protects a small area from lightning strike. So that works on its own, but it's only when you put the power pole down, I guess. That's actually now. It says energy 0 joules, but I don't know if it's going to store it. I mean, maybe if we put some accumulators down around it, that would. It's not a power pole by itself, which is interesting. Okay, progress. It said to mine scrap, didn't it, to get this? Mine entity Fulgoran Vault Ruin. Not found one of those yet. That's one. Huge. Oh no, a Vault Ruin. Ah, physical projectile damage just finished this. Oh my god, I'm being overwhelmed with things. I'm being overwhelmed with things. Leave it, leave it. Okay, what can I do with scrap? Used in scrap recycling. Alright, so we need to, basically, we need to find a Fulgoran Vault Ruin somewhere. And that would unlock that bit of the tech tree for us. I'm hoping that getting the robots to destroy these things will not preclude us from unlocking that this is actually what we want to happen. Oh, lightning struck the thing. Cool. Is it night? Is that what's happening? Is that why suddenly it's getting a lot of stuff, that it's now the night time? I guess that's what's happening. Ooh, that is obviously something important. Let's go over there. As soon as it stops being horrendously dangerous to do so. We've we've got lots of these. Let's craft a few more of these while we're waiting. If I'd have brought some advanced circuits, I could have made an electric furnace while I was here. And started smelting some of these. I do actually have I have one on the space platform anyway, so is the lightning stopped? No, not quite. How dangerous is it to get struck by lightning? And I know that's a stupid question, alright, you don't have to... Because I can make electric furnaces... I can make bricks with the stone, which will help me make something that I wanted, that I was going to do something with the stone, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, make more lightning rods, that was it. Okay, the lightning seems to have stopped. Ah, no, these blue lights are the lightning attractors. Okay, so we're still looking for this shape somewhere. And I'm not gonna like spend the time destroying everything as we find it, because if it is this abundant then it should be okay. Let's just walk around for a bit. Maybe we'll find one. It's quite hard to tell what you can walk up and what you can't walk up, isn't it? Is there anything else I can be doing while I'm here? Like, what can I make? The scrap, I can't do anything with the scrap until I get a recycler. So clearly, let's... And it's night time already. It says no power, but I think what that means is that there's nothing... It's like it's not connected to a power pole, which is fine. It's still protecting us from the lightning. This is very neat. How's the space platform doing? Fine. Are we still shooting? Kind of. Like, obviously this was when we were travelling, but just by being here we need to be able to be shooting. Which was my worry. So that if you don't bring enough ammo, you can bring enough ammo for the journey, but you can't... You can bring not enough ammo to just survive here, and then eventually your space platform gets wrecked. I suppose you could turn it around and send it back to Nauvis. You don't have to leave it parked here, do you? I suppose. And in fact, maybe we should like save this as a blueprint for the design of the space platform. Send it back to Nauvis and then leave it doing space science while we're back there. Nah, I don't like it. Seems cowardly. Ooh, this is a big landmass. Fulgorites. Holmium ore. Used in holmium solution. We need water from that. How are we going to get water on this planet? If you'll allow the hint, you can do something with the scrap by hand. Okay, thank you. I was just walking around doing absolutely nothing, so that, I mean, if that's true, then... Made in character, scrap recycling recipe. Oh, that's right. I thought this was the recipe for this, so I can actually do this by hand. Scrap. Nothing found. Are you sure? Are you sure I don't have to have done this first? By finding a Fulgora and Vault ruin? Because I can't do any... Because scrap recycling there, I don't have access to it. That's right, sorry. No, that's okay. That's fine. Don't worry about it. If that is... I thought that was my goal, was to get this done. So I'm glad I'm on the right track, but if I was going to walk around for 2 hours and not find one and then be like, oh, it clearly is bugged. I'm glad somebody here was telling me that I was either on the right or the wrong track, and however we got there is totally fine. I really want to know what happens when I get struck by lightning. Like, I really want to know. It just outright kills you. Game over. Because whenever it gets to night time and the thunderstorms start, I stop moving and hide behind a lightning rod. But if it's not that dangerous, then I won't worry about it. And I suppose I can just keep moving by that logic, and then if I die, then I know to not do it again. Colossal Fulgora and ruin. Not quite what we want, but I'll take it. I quite like this. I quite like that they make you walk around for a bit first to try and find something. Definitely invokes that feeling of discovery that you first have when you boot up the game. It's very good. Plus it gives you some time to enjoy the new music. God, it just pumps heavy oil from the ocean. That's incredibly good. Alright, let's travel a bit back towards the spawn point, so that if I do need to send anything back down, then I'm not miles away from it. I suppose it would have been maybe sensible to bring a cargo landing pad with me. Also, %2 chance for a processing unit, and a 3% chance for an advanced circuit just from the scrap. That's really nice. So maybe it won't take that long to get back into space after all, from here. Oh! There it is! There it is! Just trash it. It belongs in a museum. That's what I call my pocket. Technology recycling researched. The recycler reverts most processes except smelting and chemistry, returning 25% of the ingredients on average. Fluid ingredients are not regained. recycler. We need 6 processing units and 20 concrete, but we can get concrete and processing units from the hand scrap recycling recipe. Oh my god, that's so fast! 0.2 seconds? Just process it all. It's so fast. Where was the spawn point? It was this, wasn't it? Let's go back over there. Oh, an email from Xbox asking me to enter the world of Dragon Age Veilguard. Is it on Game Pass? Don't think it is. Even if it was, I'm far too busy right now. Xbox. Which reminds me, I need to cancel my Game Pass. I don't see me using it for the next couple of months. Technology holmium processing researched. Craft a holmium ore. So rather than finding one, we found one. Rather than finding one, mining it by hand, sorry, we found one from the recycler. I realise I just said rather than finding one, we found one. But, you know, that's because I'm stupid. We've established that already. 2% chance to get a processing unit, and we've got 1,500 of these. So, you know, we should get... It's a pretty good chance we'll get some more processing units out of that. There we go. A recycler is versus most processors. Crafting speed 0.5, so it's actually worse than doing it by hand, but of course you can build a lot more. So yeah, looks like we're going to get an array of these. Concrete from scrap, that's huge! I'm assuming this only affects, yeah, actual smelting. Electromagnetic plants, 50 holmium plates. Craft them. In a foundry, an assembling machine 2 or an assembling machine 3. I did bring some of those, thankfully. But also we could probably make them with the stuff from the scrap, right? Part of me wishes I'd have brought absolutely nothing now, to be honest with you. Part of me thinks that maybe bringing nothing would have been slightly more interesting. Oh, you're finished. Okay. Yeah, just do it by hand until you get enough stuff to craft the second one, and then cancel the craft. Keep handcrafting until you've got enough for the third one. It's only the third one that then ends up being faster. And then I suppose, yeah, we need electric mining drills. Just pockets full of ice. That's what I've got. I've just got pockets full of ice, me. You know me. Xbox Research Motivation Survey. They heard me complaining. Now they've heard me. They were listening to the stream and they went, this guy just slated. Oh yeah, that's right. They literally heard me say that I was going to cancel my Xbox Game Pass and sent me an email. I went, don't do that, please. Please. We just released COD. What more do you want from us? Look at the graphics on that. Does this have more? This has more frames. This looks like it has more frames than anything on Nauvis. And it makes a noise. It makes such a good noise. Can you not get iron from scrap? No, you can't. But you can get iron gear wheels. presumably then you put that in a recycler and you get the iron back, if I understand it correctly. Yes, yes. It's so good, man. It's like you're starting from nothing again. And they've somehow found a way to make that initial gameplay loop, you know, like that really, really old penny arcade strip about when that guy, when he first plays Minecraft and he's like, oh, what, so I just punch a tree to get wood and then I use that wood to make an axe, and then he's like, oh, and then he immediately realises that the loop has got him. Like, he knows immediately, like, oh, I'm in deep trouble here. They've somehow captured that again on a different planet with a completely different set of starting conditions. It's incredible. So, alright, let's just check this out then, I guess. Get rid of these. Put this into this instead. Let's try and vaguely come up with a sensible design, I suppose. Yeah, that works. It mines slightly slower than this works, but it still works. That's a lot of stuff. Sushi belts are going to happen, aren't they? They're going to have to. Alright, now what? Holmium, I guess. Foundry. Oh no, wait. Holmium solution. Stone, holmium, or water. How do we get water on this planet? Is there anything else in the crafting tree from just... yeah, this one. And then this one gets us science packs, which are stuff. A lot of stuff. Supercapacitors. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, craft 50 holmium plates. Let's start with that then, shall we? We need the solution first. To get the solution we need stone, which is easy. Holmium ore we can get from scrap, can we not? Keep forgetting where these new stuff are. We can, but it's very rare. But that's okay. Ah, we can get water from ice, can't we? Yes, of course we can. We can melt ice in a chemical plant to get water, yes. What is the electric situation like from just one lightning rod? Seems to be okay for now, but I did bring a whole bunch of accumulators with me for this. Let's build a substation and expand this ever so slightly. Yes, I realise that will just completely erase all of the electricity that I had, but... Cannot build on oil ocean. Good to know. Nice. Oh wait, that's not being protected. There we go. So how does that actually generate the power to the accumulators then? Is it just as long as this lightning rod is within this substation? So like this won't do anything, so it's giving me the flashing light, but then this will. This substation will then be attached to this lightning rod, which will then provide the accumulators with energy should it become struck by lightning. So really this could be one tile further up, so that then this one is protecting these, and then also... yes, very nice, very nice, very nice. One entity is being damaged. My thruster! I didn't think the asteroids would come from that way. That's very annoying. Guess I don't really have any choice but to do this. So I don't have any more turrets left. Okay. This one is probably overkill. This one is probably overkill. Let's move these solar panels ever so slightly over. Can I turn the turret coverage thing on from this screen? In the same way that I can from the map screen? No. Yes. That's better. Full turret coverage. That's better. Should have done that in the first place, really. Okay, good. That's that sorted. Right, what next? Scrap is ticking along. Holmium. Melting ice, that's right, okay. Chemical plant. I wonder if it's worth me just putting this here and turning some of these chests into... just turning some of this stuff into green circuits just while I'm here. Can't make inserters. So I don't need the iron, don't I? So actually this is not correct. What I need is some more recyclers. Oh my god, what am I doing? My brain's running a mile a minute. Never had to filter for iron gear wheels before. Don't think that's true. So we'll get you to turn iron gear wheels back into iron plates, and we'll get you to turn copper cable back into copper plates. That will that help? How many situations do you need to not turn copper into copper plates? Into copper wire, sorry. Quite a few. Batteries, but you can get batteries anyway. Yeah, low density structures, of course. Oh, and superconductors anyway. Okay, yeah, fine. Fine. So we'll turn some of this back into copper as well. Very much still in the experimentation phase here of this. That was the wrong thing. You know, I don't want to recycle these things, because they might give me more stuff, but... because the chance is so low, right? 25%? Does that go up with quality? Crafting speed goes up with quality, health goes up with quality, but no. 25% of the ingredients on average. Alright, and let's plough through the rest of this scrap by hand, just because. Alright, nice. What a banger track this is. Right, we need to turn on. And then make holmium plates from that, which we can just craft by... we'll just hand feed that machine for now. So let's... see exactly how this goes, shall we? Melt ice, please. You go into an assembly machine to make... no, that's not right. Holmium solution needs a chemical plant as well. I missed a step. I need the iron plates to make the circuits. Which is why I was thinking, oh, I'll just make circuits out of this. And it might actually be that is more sensible for now. All this free electricity, man. It's bonkers. Oh, yeah, we're handcrafting, so... Stone and holmium ore. Makes holmium solution. 100 of holmium solution turns into 5 plates in an assembly machine Mark II. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. Let's look at Nauvis, shall we? Remember this piece of garbage planet? Boo! Boo! Get off the stage. I wonder if anything has killed anything in the last... Yeah, no. I may have overdone it with this wall plan. I may have gone too far in some places. It's peaceful, isn't it? And you come back here and it's like... Ah! So this is very slow. But yeah, you get the 100 solution out of it, and you can prod module it. And then you can prod module this as well, so... Holmium plates should be good. What do holmium plates go into? Electromagnetic plants, superconductors, we need plastic for that. Supercapacitors, we'll need the superconductors for that, and electrolytes. Lithium, they actually added lithium. That's a Factorio 2 recipe. Ooh, mech armor. Okay, there are the 50 holmium plates. The next thing on the list then is to craft superconductor, and that unlocks the electromagnetic science pack. Electrolytes, heavy oil and holmium solution make the electrolytes. So we're going to need to pump the heavy oil out of the ocean to make the electrolyte, because then we're going to need the electrolyte, these superconductors. Light oil, how do we get light oil? I guess we have to crack heavy oil, don't we? But that means we're going to need water in vast quantities, which means we're going to need ice. How is there ice here? It's under. We'll just say it's under the surface. We'll just say it's under the surface. Right. Still very much in the experimentation phase here. Still very much not sure what to do and why to do it. Copper plates, plastic bars. Electromagnetic plants, critical for electromagnetic research and processes. I guess we make one of these. Oh, it's like an assembly machine that can't do everything, but can just do some things. But it has a crafting speed of 2. And 5 module slots, Jeremy. 5? has to be crafted here, but there's nothing to say you can't use it somewhere else. Go up to 5 crafting speed at legendary quality. That's bonkers, man. Alright, steel plates come from scrap. I guess maybe we should think about automating this a bit better than it is, because it doesn't... This is not sustainable, is it? God knows how, though. We got 52 iron plates out of this. That's not very much. We're going to need to do better than this. Alright, shut it down. Shut it down, deal breaker. Recyclers are fine. Got 5 recyclers on me already. It's electric mining drills, really. And that's because we need iron plates and electronic circuits from somewhere. We also are going to need to protect everything that we do with these lightning rods, aren't we? I'd like to get some belt production set up. I did bring some with me, but not loads. No, I should have left those up there. I should have left those up there. I might need them to do other things. Oh no, it's a disaster. It's fine. Gonna have to recycle gear wheels to get the iron to make the belts. Which I suppose is okay. Like, how dense is this patch? 24 million. Okay, alright, let's not worry too much about that for now then. Oh no, I've said these need to go these need to go in trash slots. Okay, so we can get a decent amount of scrap. We really don't get much iron out of that at all, do we? Just really don't get enough. No, I don't like putting this on a belt. I'd rather put recyclers directly by the miners. I think. I'd rather do this. And output that onto a belt. I think I would rather do that anyway. We'll see. Time will tell. Because then that gives me this, which is a little bit better. Makes a little bit more sense. What the bloody hell do I do with this? Am I going to really sushi belt this whole thing? Am I going to say, right, take the ice off first to make that into water? You know, like put a filter in, put filter inserters like this, and do this. But every loop is going to have to... Okay, that's fine. That's just the alert that it's switched from one ammo type to the other. That's kind of annoying that it does that, but that's a good sign that we've only just started on the uranium ammo for these things. Quite a large part of me does want to send this back to Nauvis, though. I know I can't make any space science or anything without tearing the whole thing down. I don't think I will tear the whole thing down, but I think at least if I send it to Nauvis, I'm there and I'm not spending the uranium ammo, and I can maybe load up the thing with some stuff that I can bring. So I am going to send it back. I am going to send it back. Yeah. Because, like... Yeah. I could do this. This orchestral soundtrack is so good. This doesn't seem particularly good. You know? Because then I should have like another splitter further down the line for the next process that's going to need a sushi belt. Or I don't do this at all and I like sort it out before I even start processing it. But the problem with sorting it out, I suppose I could sort it out and sort of put it on a pseudo bus, couldn't I? Just have a series of splitters like this that just split each individual item off and then put that onto a bus. That's not the worst idea in the world, actually. It has its issues, because if one part of the bus is backed up, then it's still going to stop absolutely everything else from going through. But we could put a buffer at the start of each bus section to make sure that that wouldn't happen for a long time. And let me guess, you can't build here anyway, so we don't even have a huge amount of space. Where are these? What were these foundations that they mentioned? Right, we're not going to get that for a while. Can I build on this? Really? I have this much space? Right. This is a big landmass, but there's no scrap on it. So really I need to find a decently sized landmass. Like, this one's okay. Hardly any scrap though, compared with this 24 million. Unless it expects me to have elevated rails by now. Steel plate, refined concrete. to make rail supports. Rails, I can make rails here, right? Because I can make... stone, steel plates, iron sticks. I don't get iron sticks from scrap. This has its own buffer in. Is this just doing nothing now? Is this just... no, that ticked up one. I assume it will stop if these do ever become completely full. It's not just wasting. Yeah, alright. Give me a minute. Sorry, that's probably been flashing for a long time. Sorry. Still have yet to be struck by lightning, so... how bad can it be, eh? How bad can it realistically be? Shame. Game had the chance to do something really funny there. Okay, how much am I... what is the plan here, folks? What is my strategy here? I guess... let's research elevated rails on Nauvis. That won't take very long at all. And then we can make so much rail here. I do have loads of sticks on me. Is that because... scrap can't turn into sticks, but I do have a lot of sticks on me. Maybe that was the ruins. Yeah, the ruins can give you sticks as well. So that might... it might just be that. How do we make refined concrete? Steel plate, iron sticks, concrete. Okay. Okay. So, we need to use elevated rails, I guess, to go from island to island, or at least take this scrap from... wow, that's my first purple research. You love to see it. I'll leave the rest. I'll do beacons. That's also very cheap, but extremely effective. Ramp rail. Rail supports. Refined concrete. Refined concrete. Rails. Stone and steel plate. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of rails, probably. Refined concrete. 10 refined concrete from 20 regular concrete, and then concrete comes from scrap, or it comes from... we're not going to get iron ore, are we, is the problem. Okay, so I am leaning towards doing an absolutely atrocious... sorter. Just here, just for now, you know? Like, literally just this. I have to put bloody yellow belts back on my toolbar. It's a nightmare. It's not quite enough space, actually. Each one's going to need two to do what I want here. Something like this, you know? Okay, that is not what I thought would happen there, but sure. So now I don't have any circuits because now I'm out of iron plates because I need to recycle gear wheels to make iron plates. Oh, I suppose I could recycle steel as well. Maybe steel is a better play. Let's put 100 in there and 100 in there. Because I suppose this then has a 25% chance to give us 5? Or are you just giving me nothing? No, because it can't undo smelting. Alright, I should have remembered that. I should have remembered that it said that. It can't undo smelting. Well, if it can't undo smelting... Oh, because this is crafting, not smelting. Okay, right, fine. Fine, I understand. Don't worry. Oh, I can't believe green circuits is still such a pain in the arse. So what do we get? We get iron gear wheels from scrap. We get copper cable. We get... Do we get bricks or just the concrete? We get concrete. I'm trying to find a good way to do this, a sensible way to do this, a way that makes logical sense. I guess I'll make this steel, and then I'll make this stone, holmium ore, concrete. Red circuits. Actually, the smart idea would have been to do it in order of what's most likely. That's loads of things. Not even left myself that much space. I don't always want you to turn into iron plates, is the thing. But unfortunately for now I do, because I have like such a lack of green circuits. I really do just need you to become a decent amount of iron plates while we get this sorted, and then once it's sorted we could think about it. Because I just need inserters for now. Because I need to make sure these are buffered sensibly. Because whenever anything backs up, it stops the whole thing from working. You know, kind of something like this, but possibly designed a bit better than this. So there's space for everything. Because currently I'm missing... There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 things that are needed, and this is only 8 splitters, so I'm going to need more space than this. So maybe we should send it this way, actually. We'll send it down this way. Yeah, let's send it down this way. There's loads of space here. The issue with this is there's not enough space to then unload either. I should probably space these a bit further apart so that there's space for them to unload as well. So, like... Oh my god, that did get struck by lightning. It finally happened. You know, like this. So then this can go off somewhere, There's so little space here, though. This is what I'm not agreeing with in this system, is that there's just no space. You know, if I need 12 of this... I mean, yeah, maybe don't use the very first one. Maybe try and find one that's a bit bigger. Now that we know a little bit more about what's going on, we can find a bit more of a sensible place. But, I mean, there's 24 million scrap there. I don't know if that's... Is that an outlier? Is that good? That's a lot of holmium ore. If I can find a modestly sized island with, you know, a decent amount of scrap. It doesn't have to be loads of scrap for now. You know, something this size... 389,000 is not it, I'm afraid to say. Although maybe it is. Maybe that would be enough just to get going, you know? Just to get trains up and running. Travel between... islands of this size, because that's what's going to have to happen, isn't it? Is we're going to have to... I mean, I should double check that that is actually allowed, you know. Rails cannot be built on an oil ocean, of course. Don't expect that to work. But yeah, the rail ramp, providing some of the rail... Ooh, that's really nice. Providing the start of the rail ramp is on land, then... Oh, rail support. Actually, I don't know how this works, so... Yeah. So you just ship stuff between the islands. This is going to be really cool when it's working. It's going to be really neat. I have no qualms with moving the base to somewhere a bit more... I mean, maybe... This 24 million is here for a good reason, because I mean that's 10 million, but it's also on a tiny island. It might just be that this is the one closest to where you land, and it's like that for a good reason. Should maybe think about building a radar. Oh, we found another vault ruin. On a 4.9 million scrap thing. Ah, maybe that's what's going on. Maybe the ruins are on the very dense ore patches. But again, this is a very small island, so... This is so cool, man. This is so good. I know I keep saying that, I'm sorry, but... Finally made it, you know? Finally, after 4 years of waiting, and then 25 hours and almost 2 weeks of playing vanilla Factorio, because I was busy with work and tired and generally a slow player anyway. We're finally here. Finally seeing new stuff, and it's incredible. What is that? Oh, it's just another huge one. Alright, I'm about ready to give up on this idea. I don't think those two things are compatible. You either have a lot of building space or you have a small scrap island. I don't think you get both at once. At least not without going very far out. So let's just stick to the original plan, but I'll buffer it. I won't give it a bus. Like a. Just finished a Halloween party. What's happened to your factory? Yeah, there was a cataclysmic extinction level event, and as such. Did you dress up, Port Ponky? That's what I want to know. Did you dress up, and if so, what did you dress up as? Let's go back to this plan. You've got to have dressed up, right? Well, it's not a Halloween party if you don't dress up. I put on a cape, and then. Now we can actually, yeah, I'm going to just hand feed everything for a while. I'll just get the scrap in and hand feed it. I'll just do this, just make it nice and tight. How many things did we say? 6. 12, I should say. I went to a costume party once as Bernard Black, and it did not... people just did not understand. It was like, who are you? I'm Bernard Black from Black Books. I decided to go to Fulgora first. A dry, windswept planet with lightning storms on plateaus and oceans of oil that can be bridged by elevated rails. There appeared to be some ruins. The mechanics are, from what I have established so far, is that you mine this scrap. And then the scrap has a certain chance to be various things when you put it through a recycler. So you can't really do anything about making certain things properly. You kind of just have to go with the flow. Also, there are lightning bolts that you have to protect yourself against. It's the trash planet from Transformers the movie. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not really au fait with Transformers. It's very smart in that the things that the scrap can turn into do give you quite a wide variety of things that you can make right off the bat, but also it's not just like solved for you. Right, so this is 11 things. How have I still not got enough space? Deliberately destroyed this to make the space and then didn't use it. I'm mostly just basking in the fact that I was smart enough to bring personal robots with me. Because obviously you can't bring anything in your inventory when you go on the space platform. I sent you back home, by the way. There were too many asteroids around Fulgora, and it was costing a lot in ammo to defend the space platform from damage. So I just sent it back to Nauvis for now. It's a lot quieter. Okay. Oh, flippin' heck. So the current plan is to just sort stuff out like this. And we'll try and sort it in a sensible way. So, iron gear wheels 20% chance. The next most likely thing is solid fuel at 7% chance. That is the one thing we didn't want to happen. Solid fuel 7%. Concrete at 6%. I've turned it off at the top, so that's fine. Concrete at 6%. Was that a Brass Eye reference? You know it. You know it. That's generally what I say to myself when I make a critical error like that. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen. It's especially relevant in Factorio Space Age because you're launching rockets into space, and that's the bit where the reference comes from, as I'm sure you know. Concrete at 6%, ice at 5%. Steel plate at 4%. I've probably done this wrong, but whatever. He wasn't left on there. He was put on there by mistake. Accidentally put on there by mistake. This is the one thing we didn't want to happen. I've already forgotten what I'm doing. Ice, 5%. Steel plate and stone at 4% each. Now what? 3% advanced circuits, 3% copper cable. %, processing units, 1%. I've forgotten something. I've forgotten batteries. Forgotten batteries at 4%. Okay, that's okay. I really could have done it in any other way that wasn't so painful. Like I could have done it like alphabetically or just in whatever order I felt like. Really don't know why I thought this was the best way to do it. The visuals for that bit say did... Ah, the apostrophe's in the wrong place. I never noticed that before, which is funny because I must have seen that about 50,000 times. Paris in the springtime. Yes, you have to protect your things from the lightning with these lightning rods. And you can store that lightning in the accumulators, which I also very sensibly brought some with me, even though you can get batteries and iron plates from the scrap, but I was sensible enough to read the tooltip for the planet before I came. It's free electricity. It's very cool. It's very cool. Just working out the best way to get all of this stuff done, and I really don't think this is it, but this is really the only thing I can think of right now. Because once chests start getting full, the whole thing breaks. Right, what's failing? Alright, we don't have enough inserters for the steel. We need iron plates and electronic gear wheels, electronic circuits. And the only way to get iron plates is to recycle iron gear wheels. And that's mostly why we're doing this, so that I should put chests here to actually get this stuff, so that we can sort of hand feed various things into various machines just to get us up and running. Let's put one each of these down everywhere just so that we've got a start. Build the rest of the splitters. Get some repair packs as well. Clearly something's gone awry there. before you got here, I was saying that it was very, very cool that they've managed to make it meaningful and interesting to go back from scratch, back to nothing. Like even with you bringing stuff, even with you able to bring stuff from another planet. The fact that they've managed to design this in such a way that the mechanics are so hugely different. I didn't put any filters on these. Right, where were we? Copper cable was 3%, advanced processing units was 3%. Right, so then this one is the 2% processing units. And then 1% holmium or 1% low density structures. Wube scary at getting stuff done right. It is. Have I miscounted this? 12 splitters. 12 splitters is too many splitters. 12 splitters is too many. You only need 11. Because then what's left is the holmium ore, in theory. Okay. Alright, look at this. You want to see something satisfying? Look at how the blobs for the radius of the lightning rod. Look at that. Look at that. That was more than an afternoon's work for an intern, I feel like. Oh, I shouldn't be turning all of the iron gear wheels back into iron plates, because I then need turning 2 iron plates back into a gear wheel to make the circuit, to make the inserter. So that is very clearly a mistake. Inefficient alert, inefficiency alert, Factorio inefficiency alert, Nino, phone the police. Streamer, you're being inefficient in Factorio, hello. Right, let's continue to expand this. Let's pick up some iron gear wheels before we do that, so that we don't continue to waste things. Actually, streamer, there is a more efficient way. Actually, I went back and watched a couple of VODs from some streamers that I enjoy watching on their first experience, especially because they had early access, so it was the week before anybody could have access. And even with an audience of sub 1,000, I think one of the ones that I watched was. I won't name drop, even though I name dropped them earlier, but I won't name drop them again. They would say something. They were working it out, right? They just started. They were like their second or third session, and they would say something, and then the comments would just be 6 people saying exactly the same thing, which was just the answer. You can do it like this. And the streamer's like just playing the game and just talking to themselves out loud, as a streamer does. Apparently. I don't know, like I just don't understand backseating at all. Just really don't just don't get it. Luckily I don't know anything about Factorio. I mean, I can understand why you'd want to interact with the streamer, engage, you know, have a chat, talk about the game that you're actually watching, especially if you're interested in the game. And especially if you want to watch somebody who is good at what they're playing as well. Or you want that person... What was that? Why did that say steel? Oh, I think it's because it's mined something onto this empty space, and therefore... yeah. And if they're having a real problem, they're like, oh, I just don't understand, you know. Like, it must be frustrating if you're watching, oh, I don't know, someone try and solve a puzzle when they've been on the same puzzle for 20 minutes and you just want to type, for God's sake. Need the catharsis of the streamer knowing the answer. Yeah, I do get it. I do respect it to a degree. What's happened here? Did I put these in the wrong chest? Yeah, this is annoying, isn't it? So this symbol from the splitter is actually next to... That's why I put those in there. Oh, I should have designed this better. No! Streamer! Streamer, you're doing it wrong. So really I want these inserters to be here going into this chest, facing this way around. Am I going to change that? You know I am. You know I am. Can't abide that. They need to embrace the cringe. I don't know, like sometimes I watch Northern Lion, right? Because I'm that kind of guy. What was that? New tip, elevated rails. I researched that ages ago. This was a big deal when they announced this as well for 2.0. Well, actually, this isn't technically 2.0. This is in the DLC as well. This is something else you don't get unless you buy Space Age. Yeah, I watch Northern Lion a decent amount, or I watch VODs of Northern Lion. I should say I don't tend to watch him stream live because I don't tend to watch many people stream live, and he feels mostly the same way. He's very much there to just chat and have a good time, you know, rather than... He knows that he's entertaining and that people are there because they want to chat with Northern Lion and see Northern Lion. They're not necessarily there because they want to get red hot meta gaming tips on Slay the Spire or whatever. They're just like, I'll watch him because he's funny to watch him play games. Doesn't matter what the game is, it'll be a good time. Why do I have so much stone when stone is like the 5th thing on the list? Is it because I brought a lot of stone with me, or is it because... I think it's because when I went and manually destroyed these ruins, they must have more stone than anything else. I watched... Wow, my name is like highlighted and stuff. Did you at me? You at me in that? It's crazy. I think... I do think, if I'm being genuine here, I do think that you should watch streams for the vibes. And you should watch YouTube content for... I'm getting to the point now where I can just empty these chests because there's nothing else. There's so few things in them. You know, and you want to watch YouTube channels for I mean, that's not... Actually, that's not strictly true. That was wrong. Because some streamers, you are watching them because they are, like, pro Hearthstone or League of Legends streamers or something. Those are the only two competitive games I know, for example. Okay, this is now working. How quickly are these filling up? Not hugely, but still pretty okay. And nothing is backing up. You know, and you might be watching a streamer because... But like, for example, if you were gonna watch a chess streamer and you decided you like watching Hikaru, so you check into Hikaru, are you really the kind of person in the chat who's going to go, actually, Queen to B3 was better there? One, if he read that and saw it, he would just be, I don't care. And two, what's he going to do with that information afterwards, you know? I find personally, and I'm probably an outlier here, so you know, you feel free to ignore me, that when I'm watching a streamer, it's because I like the streamer and I like the vibes. But then I'm very much a lurker, you know, like I will watch a VOD of a stream because I know that I'm not gonna miss anything. Sometimes I forget that I'm watching a VOD and I'm like, oh, I should say this will be good. And then I realise I'm watching a VOD. But sometimes when I am still watching the live stream, I don't ever think I'm going to type in chat something. So maybe it's just the lurker mindset, you know? Type A chatter. Is that what they say? Type A chatter. Type A. You missed the most efficient purchase line in Super Auto Pets. Type A prefers the gameplay while Type B prefers the banter. Is that true? I don't know. Google Type A chatter if you want to know more. Did you recommend smart games? I didn't. I'm not endorsing them. I'm not putting the Fenton Bailey seal of approval stamp on them. But they are the ones who are making the nice chunkily designed games that come in their own little standalone trays with the nicely designed pieces that give me a warm fuzzy feeling inside that I can't quite fully explain. You know, I don't want to outright say, yeah, they're brilliant, because, you know, for all I know, they might have stolen other people's designs for games or whatever. But when I go into a toy shop and I see when I go into a toy shop, which happens all the time, I have to say, whenever I see a smart games box and it's like, this is a game for one person, they can be 7 years up and it looks nice, I'm always like, yeah, this is cool. I'm on the website now, in fact. Drop Zone. R games, pocket games, preschool games, classic games, Happy Cube, compact games. I mean, just this screen of compact games, the way they've got them in the trays. You know, that they're like a handheld electronic device. They're like a tablet, but it's like an analog tablet. You know? They've done such a good job. Their designer has gone really hard. Okay, no, I'm fully endorsing them. I've changed my mind. They're brilliant. If they stole one of your designs for a game and didn't give you any credit and just marketed it as something else, then I'm sorry about that, but... IQ Perplex. Oh man, I would eat that. I would eat that right up. I would put every single one of those pieces straight into my mouth. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, what's the time? Almost 11 o'clock. Alright, I've been going for 3.5 hours, man. Okay, so this is probably a good place to leave it. I think. So we can use this to hand feed whatever stuff we want to do tomorrow / Saturday. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's working, not entirely sure. Low density structures for ostensibly free is very good. This can support a lot more than this. This is obviously also not very efficient using the actual scrap pile space for recyclers and things, but you know. A bunch of compact box puzzles on there that I already want. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Solid fuel is interesting, but I suppose that, I mean, we're getting a lot of solid fuel. So trains are, how are we going to get trains if we can't make engines? We can't make engines, we just can't make engines by hand. It's the iron plates, isn't it? That's the real issue here. Is getting iron plates in decent quantities, because the only way it seems to be currently is to recycle iron gear wheels, which is not very efficient at all. Casting iron in a foundry, and a foundry needs tungsten carbide, which is a volcanous thing, so we won't be doing that. Oh, it says iron ore only appears on Nauvis anyway. Copper is only Nauvis, uranium is only Nauvis, stone is on Gleba, coal is on Volcanus, wood is on trees. Trees can be on Gleba and Nauvis, I assume. Maybe not the same tree on both planets, that sort of implies some sort of weird panspermia theory, or maybe, something like that. Also, I should make a little booklet for puzzle tracks that reduce the cost by a huge margin. There we go. Yeah, should keep us updated on that. Puzzle tracks. That was really neat. So we need to make... Where were we? Let me just... Let's do the to-do list for tomorrow, shall we? We need to make... we want to try and make some of these electromagnetic plants, which we need refined concrete for. So we need to make refined concrete, which needs steel plates, iron sticks, concrete, and water. Okay, yeah, let's just make a quick to-do list before we go. Add tag. Refined concrete will also get us rails, so that's good. Refined concrete. I am lazy and should be moving it forward. I've also designed 2 expansions. I don't know, man. Being productive is hard. Being productive is very difficult. I've always struggled with productivity and feeling like I need to monetize my free time, which is ironic saying that as somebody who has decided that they're going to start streaming. But right, refined concrete, more holmium plates. This should be fairly easy to automate. Possibly. And then let's try and get some elevated rails done so that we can start thinking about expanding on this godforsaken planet. Because we can't leave. We cannot leave. We would need to build the rocket silo. Actually, how easy is it to leave? Maybe it's not that hard to leave. These are the 3 things we want to look at tomorrow for sure. Can't be that hard to leave, can it? Ah, no, you need electric engine units. Now you can't put the rocket silo in a rocket, but 1,000 concrete is not too absurd. I might bring some electric engine units with me. I might send the ship back from Nauvis with a whole bunch of electric engine units in, because the rest of that I can bring here, and then I can at least make a rocket from here. if I so choose. Because electric engine units will be... no, because you can get lubricant from heavy oil, actually. No, that's more trouble than it's worth. A rocket silo on Fulgora shouldn't be that much of a hassle. We may need to also stockpile more electricity than this. But thankfully we brought loads of accumulators with us. I have built myself into a box. I am now trapped forever. Cool. Good progress. Good progress. Right. That's it from me. It's 11 o'clock. It's my bedtime. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for stopping by, saying hello. If you're watching this, excuse me, I'm just stretching. If you're watching this on the VOD, then thank you for that as well. Maybe consider joining the stream sometime. We have fun. GG's. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. See you, Ponky, Port Ponky, and I will catch you anon. Bye-bye.